Hey guys, welcome in. Just checking some energy before I go to bed. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley out of Kansas City, Missouri, USA. It is Sunday, December 15th, 10:30 p.m. I hope that y'all had a great day. It may be a different date and time when you're catching this. There's no time in the spirit, so something probably prevalent about this date could be something for you to mark for something. Otherwise, like I said, we know that there's no time in the spirit. I just like to personally put time stamps on my work. So anyway, those of you who will be able to help with shelter and food needs, I ate my last pancake today, and so I'm in need of some food. And if you're new, I'm just dealing with an oppressor, and I'm not going to shut up until I get justice for it. And it's wrong what's taking place. And anyway, people do know, and it's quite the shame. It's quite the shame. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump in here and see what's going on. Most High God, Yah, Yehovah, I invite your presence here and just thank you for who you are. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Just come on in here and just begin to speak. We have the moon. It is a full moon. And the Ten of Swords is here. Something's emotional. And the Eight of Cups. Wow. Oh my goodness sakes. It is watery, and somebody act like they don't know something with the Two of Swords out here. This says being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, or pretending there's no problem. Somebody's a liar. If something's happened out here with the Ten of Swords, somebody's a freaking liar. The Eight of Cups is somebody that has invested 8 out of 10 cups and it's either walked away, or somebody's trying to figure out why they walked away or where somebody went secretly. It could be a secret travel card for all the wrong reasons why somebody went somewhere as well. This is horrible energy coming out here. And the Five of Wands again at the bottom of the deck for just to add what's the Most High's showing that somebody's a liar out here around some backstabbing thing. And then they're very secretive, and they won't make a decision because they're a kook then. Well, I did a reading today on my other platform, and there is a lethal attraction somewhere. See, the thing about this card here is that both parties know the truth, the absolute truth, but one party's saying, I will not admit to nothing because they're guilty of something. But everybody knows the truth. Something about your ex could be here. Something about unicorns could be here. The Page of Pentacles wants to flip over. So there are messages that are either coming, or obviously somebody's unwilling to answer some messages out here as well. Show me more information. If that page is upright, it's good news. Regardless if somebody wants to answer your question or not. You know the truth. That's really all you need to know. God will take care of the rest, because somebody's got some karmic activity coming in a really big way. They're afraid to answer questions. The moon goes back to somebody's fear. We fear no evil. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get that out of the frame there. Show me more information, please. Sorry about this deck. It's just old, but I prefer to use the Rider Waite. I really need a new deck of cards. Three of Cups in the reverse. This is not good. And there's so if somebody's upright in their messaging, it's showing it right here. Same energy, totally different type of a way. Obviously somebody's in the truth and somebody's unwilling to tell the truth, and both people know the truth. And this person's got a good solid message and asking questions, and the Page of Wands in the negative goes to mischievous stuff, and somebody is mischievous here, unwilling to answer these questions because I got to pretend. Because why? Because there's 10 swords out here in a bad deception on what somebody invested in and where they went, or why they walked away from something, and what's taking place out of a matter. Obviously, again, that Five of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. What's underneath this? Work. It always comes out on this platform. So the Three of Cups in the reverse is it has a meaning of gossipy stuff, but it also has a meaning of a bad relationship. Something is out here. Somebody's done something out here. Bad tower, man. My God. Whose energy am I picking up on? Somebody knows where somebody went. The Chariot, secretly. Secretly. Oh my gosh. Somebody's got a secret and people know about it. Show me more information. Well, somebody did something about their jealousy or whatever the strife's about. This energy is going to continue the strife to be out. So look at what's here. Those of you familiar with the Hebraic language, it's showing the letter Tav many times here, which is a signing of a signature or a covenant, or somebody had some type of a covenant out here than they did. But there's something about money attached to something mischievous that's went on with the group as well. But somebody knows, and there's the X. Somebody signed on the X somewhere, or your X signed some stuff secretly. It obviously was backstabbing on whatever they did it for. That ain't going to be for everybody, but that is showing there, which that takes you back to the 11th house, which is knowledge. I know, and some people do know, but somebody's willing to lie because they're guilty. Six of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck. Show me this communication, please, going on between these people here. So there's either two or more people sitting here in this energy butting heads. Because the Five of Wands can be a group energy. Show me the conversation, please. But somebody's got a good solid message to something here. Or somebody's jealous because some type of good news is out here, or somebody had some type of good solid something, but somebody went off the deep end because of it as well. So they're talking about some type of unity that was out here, and it's some type of an emotional fulfillment. Somebody's done something though in their jealousy, and some type of competitive thing was around something, or somebody's the kook is out here, the fatal attraction idiots out here that we were reading about, some type of new beginning, and they won't open up. And if there's something about money out here, and somebody did sign something, and somebody knows somebody signed something out here, and they're greedy on that pentacle there. And then you have the Star. This is knowledge. Somebody knows something. Somebody knows about some type of somebody else was in unity to do something out here. Something seemed to be inspirational as well. And somebody got in unity. They signed something, or just something's exposed about something. Somebody got backstabbed in something though out here. Something about a chip could be here. The CH and the P. Somebody is in their mind about this communication that's being known about. If there are two people that are in unity to do something, and somebody's going to ditch the other party that's wanting to sit there and act like a crazy, then good for you, because God did say that to get up and go to your person. If somebody else won't, and you're trying to figure out why, what's the big deal here about something? There's something that's happened behind the scenes in a deception out here, folks, with the situation. So this is about protection of something, or somebody's trying to cover maybe a child, okay? Something about the innocence of a child energy is out here around something. Well, if somebody really is innocent, then somebody's got the information about it. If somebody is innocent on something, you should be able to come clean about something. I don't know what that energy, I'm just telling you the wording that's out here, one direction. Something's out here though that's wrong with something. Let's just dig it apart a little bit more and see what comes out here. There could have been something out here about a fire. There's something, the word billows and fire and stuff. That comes out all the time. The Hierophant is also out here. You do have, the word watchtower is also out here in the pictograph language. And we just seen the tower, and I've been seeing the tower real heavy for the last couple of days, which is a paradigm shift. It's also knowledge of things, and somebody knows something maybe that's even happened at night on a piece of technology, or if this chip is connected to some like SD card or something like that is out here around something, then something could be out here around something. Show me the mischievous talk. The Emperor is coming out on it. So some type of headship is out here with the situation. So if somebody wants to redeem something, there's a word that goes to a redeeming energy, or to a redemption. If somebody is innocent and they're wanting to protect someone that is innocent, whether they're a child or not, so there's some type of innocence around some situation. Somebody else got a problem with it. There's some type of competitive something with, if that's work, because work has come out. I think we just did see the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, there was work right here. Yeah, it keeps coming out. And that idiotic fatal attraction was in that reading, and there was work crap going on with it as well. If somebody's jealous of somebody at work, somebody's a nutcase though, folks. They're dangerous around something crazy energy. This is somebody going back and forth in something's going on. Somebody knows somebody's going back and forth in the communication, because it shows it right there. I know what the crap you're doing here. I know you're pretending. I know you won't answer the question. People know about it. You can go ahead and act like a fool all you want, because that's what they are, is a fool. They're right there. They know something. Or it came out, I think, 2 days ago. The boss knows, and so the boss energy is out here, or your parent knows something, or whatever it is. Somebody knows that somebody's innocent on something, but somebody else is what's set here as a stalemate. So whatever's happened with that. So if this Emperor is being mischievous, then this Emperor's the one playing games. Whether they're upright or not, he's supposed to go to a protection, but let's see, for any given person he'll be upright, and for any given person he won't be. So whatever it represents. So the King of Pentacles, backstabbing stuff. There's something around a loyalty situation around the past, or your ex is also showing there on the pillar for those of you who have ex situations. The courthouse is here. There's something legal for some of you all, but that Ten of Swords is here twice, and there is a boss figure that is involved in something that made a deal out here. Is actually what it's showing to break this down a little bit. It is a work matter that is going on out here in a loyalty situation. So somebody don't want to lose their job. That's why they're sitting there being some type of crazy. But somebody's gossiped about something, I guess, on the job as well. This is like, yeah, I don't want to lose my job type of energy. Somebody's found something out about the past, I guess. Well, anyway, something was plotted, because it was huge just coming out just a minute ago. Somebody is either trying to still plot out of this matter, or obviously they got to continue to plot because they're caught up in something. Show me the past. So something was traded out here. Somebody tried to manifest their little ideas, and it caused a conflict with this Five of Swords. Because it's really bad out here. Somebody got jealousy issues. Somebody's a toot. Somebody's immature. Okay, the wheel, it changed everything. It changed everything. It had a consequence to it. Still does, whether somebody wants to sit here or not, whatever this means for you. Again, because they plotted whatever this was for a trade and to go somewhere. They secretly went somewhere. For whatever reason why they did, it could have been money. For purposes, this could be fortune, but look, what comes around goes around. You can sit there and butt heads all day long. People know the truth. People freaking know the truth. There's angels out here to help somebody to do what you got to do. God said to get up right now and to do whatever you needed to do. Could have been drinking around something, but somebody has a wish. If somebody has a wish to protect an innocent party, then you should do that, especially if they are innocent. I don't know what all the details of why. I mean, if there's somebody dangerous around, then I mean, we should have enforcement folks that should be able to take care of a matter on something. Because if somebody is innocent, whether they're a child or not, then it needs to come out anyway, and let whoever's not innocent face what they've done out here. What's hidden here, please? So, the Temperance, some type of healing energy or reconciling, or so if you're new, this can represent eternity. So if that was a backstabbing death, I did energies today of a weapon that divided the flesh, and that they're showing something happened in the past. If this, for some of your cases, was somebody that was paid off out of their jealousy, because jealousy is cruel, like God says, and somebody was paid off and did some backstabbing thing, and that was a death for some of you all, then somebody did die out here, and somebody knows the reason, and so that's why somebody would want to sit here like that. By God, that'd put them in prison, or some type of prison energy would come out of something, I guess. Otherwise, somebody's, this could represent a river. It can represent your inheritance, because it goes to death energies as well. It's also the pictograph of the sperm, and so if there was something sexual out here, then there was something sexual. This goes back to the husband. This word is a judge, which would take us to something legal is out here. It's got a consequence. It had a consequence to whatever this was. If the judge is dirty, the judge is dirty. If they're upright, they're upright. I don't know. This is in the hidden space. There is some type of giving, or somebody's won't answer these questions because they know the scales will be over their head. If that was a bribe, because in the reverse that is a bribe, then something's out here. So this word here in the hidden, something is over, or they don't want something to be over, or there's a returning and somebody don't want to be over, but it is, or somebody's act like they don't want it to, and somebody's also being mischievous. There's just something wrong here. This word goes to sharp teeth continuing, and that's why somebody wants to set as a stalemate. They don't want some type of rah 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 type of energy, but somebody does need to get corrected out here and rebuked, folks, for something that is going on. Somebody's name could be Shane out here, but if there's a fire situation, then the World card can also have a meaning of an all-consuming fire. There's two of something out here attached to some of your cases on whatever that means for you. Something about using your wisdom is needed if you are trying to heal something. But if this is mischievous and you're coming back and acting like something, or somebody's trying to say, I want to heal with you, and there's a returning energy, you really need to be careful with that, because somebody's kook around it. There's a fatal attraction, like if I can't have you, nobody will, and then it would be showing they got some type of nonsense, because that's exactly what was just unfolding in my other reading there. Okay, but if this is genuine and the third party's the kook, and this is genuine for a reconciling energy, I do see something evening out here and closing out. Somebody does need to go to jail if that's the case, because again, they're dangerous. So the Empress, and so that is supposed to be an energy that would match in the deck, or some going on with your mother and father, or this is your colleague at work. I don't know, but this does have a legal matter around it, given that, or you just work for the law. The PD is the letter P, and the letter D is out here, but that word goes to a redemption of something. There's consequences on something out here with the Seven of Cups, and this tells you better choose wisely out here. If somebody at work got pregnant, I guess they did. That would be backstabbing. They went somewhere on a trip with somebody at work, I guess they did. Somebody really in their mind about some stuff out here, whether it be at work or somebody worked on something, obviously did, whatever the matter is, there's consequences and decisions being made. So this is about respect out here, folks. If this is a mother-father situation, somebody's had lack of respect out here. Maybe one of your kids does respect you and the other kid's being mischievous as well, but there's a relationship problem out here. That Three of Cups coming out in the reverse, marital stuff as well here. Okay, well, with the Sun though being out here, something's going to change and be okay for those people who are upright, will do the right thing in some type of a situation out here. Let me take from this deck. Let's see what comes out. I feel led to take an old maid card. I don't know why, but it's just hit me that way. So let's see a character out here, a couple characters, Most High, that's playing a really big role. God says to come like a child. And so I remember when he told me to buy a couple of these decks of cards when I was in the store, I was like, what? And he said, you come like a child. And so we do. So there's a teacher. Okay, the teacher and a delivery driver is out here involved in something. So God wants to say it really hard out here. There's also an old maid and a police officer out here. So something about travel is out here. It's right here. Something was traded for around this travel secretly. Somebody invested in something is backstabbing and secretive. And if something happened to an older person who was a delivery driver, or something didn't get delivered in the reverse here, then something's out here with this energy. So whatever that means for you, there's somebody's either learned something or there is a teacher involved in this matter, and a police officer is out here involved in this matter. So whatever's taken place. So we did have a mature woman that did come out in that reading, and we had the main female that came out as well. What's at the bottom of the deck? Something with grandparents could just be out here. Maybe this person's died if it came out in the reverse, or something like that could be out way as well. Just hit me that way. But there is something legal out here. I don't really read those in the reverse, but there is a detective out here. Okay. Well, again, there is something legal out here. I'm seeing two people have glasses. Could be prevalent, or somebody sees something here. Okay. Or this don't have to be a delivery person. This could just been something that has been delivered as a message to somebody or given to somebody as well. A government intelligence is coming out, and somebody's saying they're wanting to fix a problem. Okay, somebody's got gel on them. The fox is a detective energy, but the fox is also treachery. Obviously something's happened, but somebody is being mischievous. I guess if somebody's undercover, I guess they're undercover. If there's upright enforcement, I need to talk to you, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I'm not going to apologize for saying it that way, and I know that you all know I need to talk to you. A group that is bound together and they're backwards. There's a work group then. They don't want to answer questions because, look, I got a lot of anxiety because I know something. This is, I know secrets that are backstabbing, but I can't do it because there's gel. God said that there was a snake in the grass somewhere. Somebody's saying they're wanting to fix a problem. That's that reconciling stuff here, but there's sharp teeth attached to it. A school. Well, you do have a teacher that is out here. And something about you are loved is out here. Somebody's jealous about it. Where they were and something's happened and they've died, and that's why there's an investigation going on, or somebody tried to get somebody killed. I mean, there's gel on somebody out here. A body of water is connected to something going on, but this is a river out here. That somebody's a thief out here. And so somebody was supposed to deliver something and it didn't get to the person out here. Then I could read it that way. Then something was mischievous out here with, here, take this. Here. Okay? The person was an older person, then they were an older person putting their trust in something. Could have been with your kid as well. I don't know. I don't read those in the reverse, but they popped out that way, so I'm just trying to kind of look at it from that type of an angle of something that's happened out here. I don't know. A returning to source. Maybe this person died. Some of you, there could be something that was around. It doesn't have to be somebody who's never had children, but it could be for some people. It's just showing us an older feminine energy, which it was showing there. Which the Empress is out here. whoever the person is. Somebody's got a death matter. And it's a brutal one that's been very secretive. That's your mother, then, or grandmother, or something like that. Somebody's mother. The moon goes back to that. Somebody knows the freaking information. They're guilty for some stuff. Our group is. They've thieved some stuff out here. Inheritance, then that's inheritance. Somebody is going through the dark night of the soul. It's right here with the 9 of Swords. And then yet God says there will be a positive outcome. Because somebody can get some justice for something is what I feel. Something's changing because God just said something's been going on for a long time. Is finally coming to a freaking end on something that is going to take place. So whoever's what, show me more information please. But somebody's guilty for something though. And somebody needs a brighter future. Because there is something about somebody being innocent also out here in something as well. And if you're afraid that, oh my gosh, something will happen to that party, let God work it out. Because if somebody's innocent, they're innocent. So a step parent is out here involved in something going on. So your step parent may not have ever had actual children as well. Could be read that way. I don't know. The step parent is out here. So there are children out here around something. Whether you get along with your step kids or not, I don't know. A social awareness is going on. It's right here with that 3 of Cups in the reverse. A bunch of people talk about some stuff. It just started out as a joke. Well, look what happened. It wasn't funny, man. Not this. It wasn't funny. Nobody's laughing. Somebody got ticked off at a little joke. Somebody was touchy, immature about something, or somebody should have said something. Something sharp came out of a matter. I don't know. Maybe people were drinking. It hit somebody wrong, or something was secretive around a little joke as well. Maybe it got out. I don't know. Something went real wrong in it. Anyway, it says, for it is not a vain thing for you to keep the commandments of God, which is, thou shalt not kill is one of them. And if this is a murder case, obviously that somebody's murdered somebody then. If somebody's lied, they've thieved, that there's a thief, that's a commandment of God. Why is that so hard for people to just, I don't know. Anyway, God says it's not a vain thing for you and I to keep his commandments and to teach it to our children. There are children out here. For it is your life. Through this, you prolong your days in the land. Somebody didn't teach your kids right? I guess not. Something's happened to somebody's kid? I guess so. Something's out here with it. It's just a good reminder. It's the first commandment with a promise for you to obey your parents and honor them as well. And there's a word out here that goes to respect. And kids don't respect their parents. And and God says if your kids thieve from you and say it ain't no big deal, they become a companion to a destroyer. And so because people have lack of knowledge on how God's word works, cause and effects works, and why curses come in and people die young and stuff like that, it's because people don't teach them how to keep the commandments. And then people get mad at God, stick their fist up, and then there's a bunch of hatred, and it's all because people don't really teach what should be taught in our land. It's a promise of God. Go ahead and test him if he's true on his word, and he is. That's a for sure word. The scripture still stands today. God's an entity, and he wants you to live and not die. And it's not a vain thing for you and I to keep the commandments. You fall down, you make it right, he gives you a remedy to real quick make something right. Somebody wouldn't and took matters in their own hands. God's got a scripture for that as well. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And you go out and you take vengeance, then you also start some big time nonsense. Look what's out here, just because people won't just be upright with one another. So the law is out here. A custom of something, a written decree has been out here, or somebody had something physical here as well. So it could have been mail, somebody could have been served papers on something, I don't know. This is also about a separation, a coming together, or a separation of something. So a custom of people. And the word law is out here. The sickle and danger and cut and a harvest and an accident and a verdict of something. So again, there's a legal matter out here. There's been danger out here, or somebody thinks if I open up it's danger on whatever the circumstances are for you. They're really going through dark night of the soul, but you know what? You're in danger, folks, if you don't do the truth, period. A bodyguard is out here. Somebody's known, or somebody's trying to bodyguard a person. So legal prison is upon somebody. They're caught. Somebody's thieved some stuff and died and murdered over something out here. Thus saith Jehovah, the thief is caught. Legal prison, they're caught. Something connected with the 1980s. So somebody's born in the 80s. Something could have been ongoing since the 80s. I don't know your story. There was flattery around some stuff. You could have went to college back in the 80s where there was hazing going on with you in college, and something could have happened with the matter as well. Maybe something's like a cold case for somebody. Anyway, people still haze today, and that's demonic. Could just been an older person, but somebody had some flattery around something. Yeah, the bribe. It kept showing, that Six of Pentacles kept showing up out here. All right. And then cold as ice. All right. Well, somebody's died. It's obviously when you take a bribe, folks, it makes you twice dead with God. You lose your soul out of it. Now you're dealing with there's danger out here. If somebody still thinks that, hey, I'm not going to answer no questions. I think I'm going to go another round, try to flatter somebody because I know there's jail attached to something out here. Then there's a warning then out here, because somebody needs to get some justice. God says they're caught, though, so I'm going to read it that way, but I'll never take away from a timeline either. It says, see a man that's hasty in his words, there's more hope for a fool than of him. Somebody is a fool out here. All right, somebody's got secrets out here, and for some of you all, they like to put a little charm spell on you and stuff like that. It's a violation of God. Anyway, and then there is going to be justice assured on something. There could have been a misunderstanding around a matter. This can be a misunderstanding rune. It also can be a forgiveness rune, or somebody won't or didn't, and somebody wouldn't forgive a joke as well. I don't know, it's crazy. That's just immature. But anyway, if there is a fire, this is the torch as well, but it does say a justice assured. God says somebody's caught. So the K under the C, it looks like a V. The CH, the Q, and the X, and the Q is the Sun card out here. You also have the P and the CH came out here as well. And the letter N and the SH came out here. The G, the L, and the D could also be pulled out. I always say the L with the pictograph of the Gimel, because it looks like that in the old pictograph. And yeah, the letter D. All right, well, this is what come out, folks. Big reading. Let's see what's hidden real quick in the right now. I just feel led to look in the hidden space. What do you want us to know? Because there's secrets out here. Obviously, somebody had secrets and they don't want to answer questions. But we want to look at real time, right now, what's going on in the secrets. Because somebody knows the information. So they're already caught. And God's saying there will be justice. So whether they know about it or not, God's already prophesying that they'll go to jail. They'll go to legal prison. What's going on right now? It's coming on this piece of nutcase. The stork. So if there was a baby situation, there was all kinds of stuff with the stork. Communication, the hidden going on. There's something about timing. The stork knows her timing as well. Just in general energy. We kept having that clock come out yesterday. It also can take you back to two women specifically involved in something, or obviously there's a war out here, and it could go back to warhead stuff as well. Not going to pick it apart why I say that. But the lilies, somebody's name could be Lily as well, or Lillian. This is about an older person. They are here. Okay, if this is the person that died, they did come out in the reverse. Whoever the person is, I don't know, young or old. This is about making peace, and if you can, great. After something closes out, great. Okay, and the stars, somebody is acting. So if this police officer is upright, then there is a detective out here undercovered here. Okay, and because they've learned the information, or there is a teacher involvement. Some people are upright. or dirty in any kind of person out here for any case. All right, stars is exposure. So in the hidden, people know about some stuff out here. And then the fox comes out again. So there's treachery when it comes out. She's always freaking in the hidden freaking space. Every freaking time I pretty much read and ask what and who's in the hidden. Interesting. And then the sickle came out in wording out here. All right, well, it's right here. There's danger around a situation. She could have also been somebody who died. She could also be the person in treachery. She could also be the person that's got the information. I don't know. If you're upright, you're upright. But she's always in the hidden. I don't know who she is, but there's danger out here. And something around love situation, then I guess there was or is or something like that. So the letter A and the letter Q came out again, and the letter J is out here, and the letter K is out here. AKA ran back into itself as well. The name Jack is here. Jocks are out here, so you could have a sports connection to somebody as well. The stars go back to the letter P, and it's already out here as well. So something about nighttime is really being suggested. If there's an investigation about timing of something that took place, possibly the nighttime is very prevalent to show. But the sun is also out here, so I guess it could be like night and day difference. Obviously something's going to take place if somebody's going to get some justice on something. So all right, but if somebody's got a bodyguard, then somebody's known in a really big way then out here, because when the emperor and the empress come out, that's like empires and things like that can go to that level as well. So she could be a star if she's got a bodyguard. Something's out here with that energy. But this is also a verdict card. That sickle card is a verdict, and so God's saying that there's going to be a justice out here. All right, folks, I don't know what this means for you, but this is what the Most High want to talk about. Those of you who are able to help me with some food and shelter, please do, and please don't hesitate, because it's an emergency, and may God bless you. Shalom.